Let's move on to Sony.
Sure.
Where are them PS5s at, Sony? Seen a lot of Xboxes on videos and internet, social medias and whatnot, but they don't seem to be. Sony doesn't seem to be too worried. They seem to be holding on to keeping their shit tight,
Because they're gonna sell every single one they release in this country.
so they don't feel like why bother.
Yeah, why spend
But
any
isn't
money
Xbox
on?
going to also or no?
It might. I think that's an it might, and Sony it's going to.
Right.
It also depends on how many they make, but with Sony, it's whatever they could put on a shelf between now and January. They're gonna sell every single one. Every single one.
I like Microsoft's gusto.
Yes. Yes. They're going for it.
They're just like, here it is.
want
Everybody
you
use
to
your 30
remember.
seconds wisely. That was funny. The 30-second limit.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just like, I was watching, I said before, I was watching the Kind of Funny game show, and they were talking about how, like there's no influencers in the United States who have a PlayStation 5, but in Japan, some do, but it doesn't seem like they're allowed to touch it or something. Like, it seems like it's pretty locked down. But
I mean, these things are soon now.
yeah.
It's imminent.
Yes,
These are
it's
almost
happening.
a reality for Wombat.
Almost.
Yep. I mean, I didn't order a PlayStation.
I did not.
I did.
I know you did.
We know.
I didn't have an opportunity to those either, but I
Everybody
probably
had a
wouldn't have.
shot at it.
I don't know.
Yeah. You know what? That PlayStation doesn't light up like this computer does. I got these really nice Overwatch lights going right now.
I also don't really know when I'm getting my Xbox either, because I did get that Amazon email that's like, you pre-ordered it, we'll ship one to you, maybe at some point.
Right. You'll probably
be
get one.
It'll be 2022, and there's gonna be a knock on my door. It'll be Mr. Amazon. Here's that Xbox you ordered.
It'll be a drone delivery, probably.
Yeah, the Bezos 2000 drone.
I don't know. Who knows? What do I know?
Yeah.
Nothing. Did you guys see the exciting news about the new Sony firmware?
I saw that it came out today. Actually, I installed it today.
Did it do anything good?
No,
I
it
didn't
just
click on the
installed.
link yet. I just saw that it was a thing.
It has new parental controls.
Oh,
Doesn't
finally.
really concern me. And it has avatars. If you want some new avatars.
I don't.
I still use my Eye of Judgment one. I'm good.
Yeah, you can't beat perfection.
I was using my calling all cars one forever, and I recently switched it.
Oh, calling all cars. That's when I really sort of lost faith in game journalism.
Remember when that game came out and everyone said how
Yeah.
great it was? And then we
Yeah.
did a show and I said, I don't think that game's very good. And then we got literally like 6 pages of angry comments.
It was very well hyped up.
I know. How
little
dare
game.
you say the game feels unfinished and thin? I think a game feels unfinished and thin. No, it's gonna be you're gonna be surprised. We're gonna be playing it for a long time.
Right. Oh my god.
You
That was
sure
just
showed
like-
me, internet.
That's when I realized that game previews were bullshit. I think just like don't ever read a game preview. It's just like a thank you to the game publisher for
Yeah.
showing us the game.
What? You mean you're not excited for Calling All Cars 6? Because, you know, that game was so incredibly popular, they've made 5 of them since the first one came out.
I think you know what? I think it's time. What's Jaffe doing these days?
I don't know. Not calling all the cars.
I think it's time for a remaster.
Calling All Cars Remastered.
I mean, if any game needs to be in 4K, it's that.
It's Calling All Cars.
120 frames per second. Anyone? Come on. IGN called it a stunning achievement. I don't know. That's like when I felt bad about games when that happened. It's like, how could this happen? Oh, where are we?
They wanted that early review code for God of War. That's how that happens.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. We talked about my PC. I don't know if there's anything left to say in my stupid PC corner, but hopefully we'll take this stream to the next level with all this hardware and cables. I ordered a lot of cables this week from Amazon.
Cool.
Also on PC, I've been playing Solitaire Conspiracy.
As have I.
How you enjoying it?
I played through it in 2 sittings, I think.
Wow. How long did that take?
I think it's a shorter game, so
Yeah,
I
it's a
think it
$10 game.
maybe took 4 hours, maybe.
Wow. That's a lot of sitting and playing. A lot of sitting.
Solitaire is very addictive.
Yeah.
And I could play this on my MacBook. So it was always with me, whether I was at my PC or my Mac.
Yeah, it's fun.
it's-
They did a nice job. I mean, like
They
they did it's pretty hard to sell a solitaire game probably in 2020 and get people excited about it, like who are people, who listen to this show, gamers. Not like your grandma's gamers.
Oh, I have some bad news, guys.
What?
The servers for calling of cars were taken offline in January 2010.
Well,
So
that's not exactly breaking news.
I said bad news.
Oh, that's not exactly news.
No,
Any
I
type
just,
of news. If it happened 10 years ago.
I just felt that was important for you to know.
Right.
Can we still host it like locally if I set up a server?
I think you could.
Could we get that going?
Yeah, apparently, according to the Wikipedia, the game, there were some critics slammed the game, which drew a vitriolic response from David Jaffe,
Yes.
stirring up controversy. Jaffe deemed GameSpot's review to be unfair. However, he later went on to call calling all cars a mistake.
What was the mistake exactly?
Giving the game a cartoon look, which he felt clashed with the hardcore style of gameplay.
No.
If by
that wasn't the
hardcore style
mistake.
of gameplay you mean driving in a circle and hitting other cars,
It
There
wasn't
were
that
ramps.
hardcore.
There were ramps, right?
not really.
Were there
I
not ramps? I
guess.
thought there was ramps. Am I giving it too much
There were
credit?
probably ramps in the game, but that doesn't make it hardcore, does it?
No.
Ramps are pretty hardcore. You were talking about how extreme they were earlier.
That is true. You make a lot of sense.
You see, I like. you get a
IGN
ramp
did give
involved
it
with
an
anything.
8.5 out of 10.
I remember. And I think the GameSpot review was probably Jeff Gersman, right?
Yeah, and they gave it a 6.7. That was by far the lowest.
And then
Was
Giant Bomb was born.
Was it Jeff Gersman?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Let's
I don't know if
find
I could look it up.
Calling
maybe.
All Cars GameSpot review. Here it is. Greg Mueller.
Mueller.
6.7. Yep. Anyway, that's a lot of calling all cars talk for,
Yeah, I
for
know.
October
Yes,
2020.
It's just funny because these things that we complain about as if they're new have been around forever.
Right.
But anyway,
Well,
how's Solitaire Conspiracy? Is it still good?
it's still good. I would recommend people checking that out.
Yep, it's a solid take on Solitaire.
It's
Like
a
that design.
solid.
Solid.
If you
Yes.
like Solitaire, but you're like, this needs to look like the Matrix more and have like some power ups and cool music and a little bit of like FMV action,
Yep.
and you're a fan of Greg, Game Over Greg, then this is your shit right here. Solitaire Conspiracy. It's no conspiracy. And I
The
think
only
there's an update.
conspiracy is how is this so good?
There's an update for it, I believe, already as well. Shep, did you know about that?
Yeah, they're adding more modes and everything. Like I
love
played through the
modes.
story mode in 4 hours, and then I checked out I think there's a see how long you can last mode, and
I know all about that.
yeah,
Right.
I know. Don't we
3
all?
minutes.
And there was one other mode in there as well. But I guess they're adding more modes. It's I guess the sale for it is over now though, right? It's back to full
Yeah, I think
price.
so. Yeah, there was, I don't know.
It's good.
Yep.